lovelies, how are you all doing today? I hope you're fine wherever you're watching me from, because I am. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. In case today is the first time you're coming across this channel, you're welcome. Please consider subscribing, turn on your notification bell. Okay, so guys, in today's video I'll be sharing with you some of the things I don't like about Qatar. You know, I've been talking about Qatar. I love Qatar so much, of course, but there are things, okay, there are things I have my reservations. Okay, so in this video I'm just going to be sharing all of them with you all. So if this is what you want to watch, just sit back and relax. I got you. No, I got you. Let's go into this video. So the first thing I don't like about this Qatar is the summer heat. Okay, you know, I always talk about the weather, how hot the weather is, especially during the summer. Like, guys, we have a scorching weather here, like a scorching sun, I mean. Okay, it can get up to 50 degrees during the summer, from May or from April sometimes. From, okay, let me say from May until October, it is usually hot. So you wouldn't want to spend time outside from May until October. It is usually hot, like extremely hot during this period. Okay, and the most annoying thing is that it is this period that schools are always on holiday, and when schools are on holiday, the children get bored easily. Okay, this is the time that as a parent you would want to take them out to play in the park, but you will not be able to do so because the weather will discourage you. Okay, it is usually hard to do things whenever it is summer. Okay, it's hard to go for appointments, it's hard to go to the mall, okay, because of the weather. Okay, yeah, and to tell you how this works, so there's something that is called summer timing here in Qatar. Because of the weather, the companies make it in a way that whenever it is summer, they just change the schedules of their employees and make them, you know, rest within the peak hours of the day, especially from 10 o'clock until 3 p.m. Okay, so you find them going for break from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Then they will be coming back to their workplace after that time. Do you understand? So that's to tell you how hot it is. It is not good at all. And the weather gets humid at night also. You can't even say, okay, maybe in the night I will go out, or I will take a stroll, or I'll do that. It gets humid. Humidity will come, and you know what? Humidity, no air, everywhere is hot. The air is hot itself. Okay, so that's one thing I don't really like about this wonderful country. Okay, so the number two is I have them here. Okay, so that's why I'm looking down, in case you see me looking down. Okay, so the next one is about the government offices. Okay, so here in Qatar, the government offices, their workers are not really helpful. Okay, you might think they will be helpful, they will be accommodating. They are not really like that. Okay, especially when you meet those ones at the immigration offices, at the police department and all that. Okay, they're not really helpful. If they tell you kalas, kalas is kalas. Kalas means finished. Okay, if they tell you this is not it, or this is not possible, that is final. Okay, it will only take the grace of God for them to even listen to you again. It takes the grace of God for them to listen. Sometimes you have to, you know, you have to be dramatic. You have to be dramatic for them to understand. So they basically don't help you. They won't take that extra step because of you. Basically, when you go there to, you know, ask them for something, they won't even step an inch. You know, when as a human you expect someone to be understanding, you know, empathize with you, but it's not that. They will not do it. Okay, their kalas is their kalas. I don't really like that about them, and most of them don't even speak English. Most of them don't understand basic English, so it makes communication hard. It makes everything difficult. Okay, so that is another thing I don't really like about here. Another thing I don't like about here is some men here are disrespectful. Yes, they are disrespectful with their eyes. honestly, like, to be honest, they are disrespectful with the way they look. I don't know how to say it, but I don't want to say that this place is not safe for women. It is safe for women, but there are places that you can't go alone as a woman without, like, you can't go and come out without these male bystanders. Like, they will just be standing waiting for a lady to pass for them to take advantage of that person. They do that a lot here. I don't know if I'm the only one that has experienced this, or this is relatable to me. Okay, there's a place we call, okay, let me not mention the name of the place, but when you go there, when that place used to be, you know, busy, you will see some men, they will be there trying to look. They will, especially when they see African ladies, you know, our African ladies now, we are blessed. Some of us are blessed. Okay. So when they see some of these African ladies, it will be as if like they've not seen a woman before in their lives. That is how they will try to, you know, try disrespecting the lady with their hand movements and all. I have experienced this. It's not even a joke. It is not a joke. So I don't like it. And it is not the people of this country, or it is not the citizens of this place. It's, you know, all those countries ahead, they are men, the way they look at women, and there are plenty, they are everywhere, like everywhere you go. MTN, like MTN. So it's really annoying, honestly, and it's disrespectful to me. So another thing I don't like about Qatar is that they don't give out their passports. Who wouldn't want that? Who don't want that Qatari citizenship? Okay, but yeah, they don't give it out, and it's a downside. Okay, so even if you stay here for 100 years, you just retire. I know someone that they were born here. Okay, they've stayed here for a very long time. The father stayed here for over 20 years, worked, and just retired as an expert. Like, it doesn't make sense. Okay, it doesn't make sense, because they'll just go back home. Okay, no other benefit other than maybe the money they saved up while they were here. Okay, so it's a downside here. You just stay and go back home the same way you came. No promotion, no progression, no no advancement. Okay, so but that's just it. Another thing I don't like about Qatar is the subtle discrimination. I'll call it subtle discrimination, but it's so obvious. Like, there is discrimination between the Westerners, people from the Europe, and people from Africa. Okay, like, it is so obvious. They discriminate a lot. As long as if you have that passport, forget it. Ijebego, if you don't if you have, let's say, British passport, American passport, biawa Qatar, like biawa Qatar, bia burego. I'm telling you the truth. Okay, they regard them so much, like, even if they don't know what they're doing, because you know, see our brothers or people from Africa, in fact, they sabi, they know what they're doing. Okay, but you see them placing someone from UK or from Canada, you see them placing them in higher position, where the one that knows the work will be under, because the person has a British passport, or because the person can speak, is a native speaker. Okay, this native speaker own is education sector related. Okay, they prefer people that are from the English countries. Okay, they prefer people that are native speakers when it comes to education sectors. So, and when it comes to the other sectors, they will actually prefer to give, you know, that big position, they will actually prefer to give it to someone that is not even doing anything. The person will just be coming to office to sleep. Then we that we don't have that passport will be the ones doing the work. Okay, so to me, it's a discrimination. I don't like it. Okay, it's good to give everyone equal opportunities. That is called equity, right? It's good to give everyone fair opportunities. Let them try out something and do it, but not like, you know, trying to treat the other as the boss, to treat one as superior, while the other person will be the inferior. Okay, so that's another thing I don't like about Qatar. Okay. The thing is that there are no much places to visit in Qatar. Okay, yeah, there are parks, there are museums, there is the desert. You can go to the desert, malls, beautiful malls, you know, beaches, everything. But you can visit all these places within the first 6 months of being in Qatar. I'm telling you the truth, okay? So when you finish going to the mall, going to this, going to that, you just see that there's no other place to go. Like all the sites or attraction sites in Qatar, they are literally little, they are not much. Okay, that's the point here. Okay, I know that me as a person, I might not have actually gone to all the places or all the site attraction places here in Qatar, but I'm just saying that there are a few of them. Okay, like I can even mention them, all the places that people can go and, you know, see things, take pictures. I can mention them. So they are very few because Qatar is actually small. So another thing I don't like about this Qatar is that I don't like the working system, like the work system, okay, in this place. It's only few companies that adapt this 5-day working formats. Okay, I told you before that, I've said it before, that our weekend here is Friday. Okay, and mostly everyone stays at home on Friday, but Saturday some people go to work. Okay, only few companies that allow their workers to work only 5 days in a week. All right, so it doesn't give, working 6 times or 6 days a week doesn't give people time for other things or for other areas of their life. So you just come here, you end up, you find yourself working, like it's just going to make you leave every other area of your life behind. So it is difficult. People hardly have time for every other thing except work. Okay, but if they are giving Friday and Saturday as weekends for everyone, it will really be nice. Like, it's going to be good. Now you spend quality time with your family, you have time to visit friends, you have time to, you know, do 1 or 2 things, you know, personal development and all that. Okay, but it's not like that here. It's only Friday that is allowed for workers mostly. Okay, I think 80% of the companies here or more work on Saturdays. Okay, so I don't really like it. I don't like it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't really know what happened with the ending. Like, I was so sure I filmed this video, I filmed the last part, but I just realized at the point of editing that it is gone. Okay, so here I am ending this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please thumbs up, okay, and subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos, and also leave your video suggestions for me. I will sure film them. Okay, thank you for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye.